Now let's move on to this fourth topic of the day right here, and let's see what we got right here. I don't know what to make of this right here, but I got the report right here from Deadline. It says Loki director and EP Kate Herron says she's not returning for season 2 of Loki. And guess what, guys? I am not mad about it all. I am not. I am perfectly fine with this news right here. And again, guys, if you are reading this in the live, if you're watching this on the live or on the replay, there's a link down to this article down in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. It goes on to say exclusive Loki, Sylvie, and He Who Remains variants will be coming back for season 2 of Marvel's Loki, but EP and director Kate Herron, who has been a force behind the project, says she will not be returning. And I have that quote right here, and I'm gonna be coming to you first. Who are you, Larry, on how you feel about this? And it goes on to say, I'm not returning, the UK filmmaker told Deadline in an interview this morning. I always plan to be just for this. And to be honest, season 2 wasn't in the, I'm assuming, cards. That's something that just came out, and I'm excited. I'm really happy to watch it as a fan next season, but I just think I'm proud of what we did here, and I've given it my all. I'm working on some other stuff yet to be announced. Larry, do you think this was amicable? You think she got fired? You think she quit? Like, you suck, Kevin Feige? What do you make of this? Let us know, sir. Let us know.
It's so hard to say, man, because sometimes, you do have, all these people are creative types, and we know creative types are sometimes they're like, I put all of myself into this project for the last 4 years. People think, oh, the show just came out. It was only six episodes. They're like, yeah, but that 6 episodes was the last 4 years of my life, And some people are like, okay, I've done it. It was great. I've had enough, and I'm out. Deuces. I'm on to something else. But at the same time, you often hear people say, oh, I'm just interested in working on my own stuff, or I have some other projects. And then like 3 years later, you read some some Variety article with them blasting the Marvel executives talking about how she was forced out because she couldn't realize her vision or something. And so you just never know what to believe. But it really, I have to be honest with you, as revered as this show has been, and as big as Marvel has gotten, I can't believe that anybody just wants to walk away from a successful show like this. Just be like, nah, I'm out. I don't have any other particular plans. I just want to do my own thing. I know.
Right on. I hear you. I got my 2 cents. I'm going to give it after Elliot gives her his, excuse me. But let me address this real quick. Zia Latrice, another $2.99 super chat. I'm rooting for everybody black. I agree, and I have to say yes to that. I have to say yes. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zia Latrice. I really do appreciate all of your help. You do keep the show alive. Elliot, how you feeling about this, man? You think it was a mutual agreement? She got fired? She quit? What you think?
Well, I read her. You can always look into things a little bit more than what they are, but I read her tweet on Twitter, and as she said in this article, it was kind of a one and done situation from Jump Street, because she had mentioned, this is something I actually was kind of thinking about in regards to how Marvel is, like, how their writer room and how their writer's room and how they're conducting these shows are completely different from how normal shows are put out. They're making movies. They're essentially making a 6-hour long movie. So it's not the same type of vibe and same type of like structure of how you would do like a regular show. So I think as an artist, yes, that's a huge opportunity to be able to work with Marvel. And she did say in the article, I would love to work with them in the future again. And who knows what the future holds for her and Marvel and whatnot. But to me, it does sound like a stressful type of process. If you're used to being like in the TV industry and used to the certain ways of how you go about these shows, and you come in with this, Kevin Feige being, we got to implement this. We got to set up, Doctor Strange 2. It can be a pressure type of environment. And she might need to take, as Larry alluded to, she might spend 2 years on this project and need to take a break from, what all came with this, and being interviewed and asked questions about the future of the MCU and this, that, and the other, that she might just want to put a pause on it and kind of reevaluate her as a creator. So good on her on if it is just a mutual agreement of like, I only want to do one. I told my story, and who knows what the future holds, but I don't really think there's more than that. I don't think there's any malice, and I think the relationship is fine. But in regards to her absence for season 2, I would love to see someone else have another version of, because I mean, his brother, for example, Thor, has had 3 different, directors of each of his films. Obviously, Taika Waititi's coming back for the 2nd or the 4th Thor film, but I would love for them to maybe do a Mandalorian thing and get 3 directors, or maybe 4 directors, however many episodes there are, and have a different director each week to kind of bring their flavor to the MCU and themselves. Obviously, it's great to have one director, one vision throughout the series, but I would like to see them switch it up maybe for a season 2 and have, a Taika Waititi directed episode. Ryan Coogler step in the mix. Obviously, he's doing his thing with Black Panther, but I would like to see
let's get F. Gary Gray in there.
There you go. Yeah, have him come in the mix and switch it up. So we'll see, but I don't think there's any malice or any heartbroken or a relationship being torn between her and Marvel. I think we'll see her in the future in Marvel, in the coming years.
Already, I hear you, man. And karma, I got to do it for all the dubs. Let be dancing. Karma Serene, thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. Happy birthday, Brandon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
I love that. I love that thumbnail of her, man. That thumbnail makes you. She's got one of those thumbnails. When you see those chicks in the clubs, you get courage. You're like, oh man, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
That's a hell of a compliment right there.
You don't have a chance in hell, but you're like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
All right, there you go. Miss Karma, she may be single too, y'all. So shoot your shot. Shoot it.
Shoot your I'm married, but I'm a great wingman. Let me know
right there. No, but Karma, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Now, me personally about this, I am not mad about this at all. While I did enjoy Loki. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. While I did enjoy Loki, there were a few whack episodes, and overall, I was disappointed with the season finale. I kind of felt like it was a mid-season finale instead of a final send-off of the show. In my recap of episode 6, some people did come for me. There was a few things that I kind of didn't miss. Also, I was misunderstood, but that's okay. But I think that they let her go. I think it's a combination of both. Like, she wanted to leave, but they wanted her to leave as well. Because they just maybe weren't happy with the directing or the writing. It could be money or contractual, like some people are saying in the chat, could be money. But, those action scenes weren't the best. They just wasn't trash. And so it could be Kevin Feige was like, thank you for your hard work. I do appreciate it. But moving forward, we're going to go in a different direction. Kind of like how they got rid of the Captain Marvel directors. They made 1.1 billion worldwide. I mean, you can't say that wasn't successful financially, but Kevin Feige could have been like, thank you, but we want to go with the black lady. I forgot her name.
Nia DaCosta.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm pretty sure he didn't say we're gonna go with the black lady.
We're going with the black lady.
But I think y'all
you never know though. They might have said some ignorant stuff like that, and it never gets out there until some memos released like 8 years later or something.
Right. But I'm not mad at this at all. I'm happy because with the way, Loki was a great show. It could have been better, and if we can get better with another director, I'm 100% for that. So there's no complaints from me.
I want to see Catherine Bigelow direct a Marvel movie. I like her style, man. I like her style, and with that the way she did the Hurt Locker. She already had 2 Marvel people in the Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
Because she had Anthony Mackie and Jeremy Renner in there, so she can work with them.
Chris Pratt's in that too, I think.
Oh, was he in there too? Well, there you go, man. She's already got half the crew in there. So, yeah, I would love to see her. I would love to see her pick up one of these movies.